Uno momento.
Perfect, perfect.
Back with another device that we picked up for the purpose of this review. Tones here,
Sparky J again.
and what we have for you guys today is a pod system from Voopoo Salt Nick device.
Similar to, not very much similar, but I'm going to show you some size comparisons from the Have 1 or also the Soren Air.
So,
First time unboxing.
First time unboxing, just received it. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive down, flip it, give you our thoughts.
Here we go.
Here we are with the Voopoo VFL. So, on the front, simply says Voopoo, spark your life. Sale only allowed in the United States. Got all your little freaking whatever you call them. Basically what you got in the box, a warning, manufacturer, so on and so forth. Shenanigans, if you ask me. You got your authenticity check, QR code, and the color scheme. I got the gold one here. Let's open her up. So, kind of the same thing that the Drag Mini, the Drag 2, kind of the same little box. On the top you got your device, and underneath you get a pod. I hope this is an extra pod. USB cable, silica gel, just in case, just in case, and a bunch of stuff. One VFL manual instructions and a warranty card. Now, I haven't personally dealt with their warranty, but I hear it's actually okay. Let's see what this guy's all about, shall we? Now, right off the jump, if you're a fingerprint person, this is going to have a shitload of fingerprints all over it. It does not come with an extra pod, one pod only. These magnets are pretty good though. Now, this is your pod. Refillable pod. You fill it up here with this little guy. Don't lose that because you don't have an extra one. Better hold on to it forever. Keep it safe. Now, I am not sure if this is a cotton pod or a ceramic pod. By the time we get back up to the top, I will know. But let's fill her up. I got a little bit of I Love Salts, luau lemonade, Seems to hold about 2 mLs. Again, I will have the exact specs by the time we get back up to the top. But that's about it, folks. It does have different voltage settings that I will also go over when we get up back on to normal regular screen. But that's about it. You pop that bad boy in just like that. Get your magnets. Let's see if she turns on now. So here it shows you your voltage. You got 2.5 volts, 3.0 volts, and 3.5 volts. Those are the different levels of voltage that you can use. And that's about it. The pod system. A little bit of size comparison for you guys. That's it next to the Soarin' Air. About the same size. A little bit wider though. Next to the Have a 1. It's a football. It's a football. Works fine. See you back on top. We are back on top with the Voopoo VFL Saltnik device pod system. And not too shabby at all. So it does come in a few different colors. I think pewter, which is kind of just like a gray, blackish one, gold, rainbow. It comes in, I think, black, a few different colors. But it's a good little device. I mean, the draw on it's nice. It's a little more airy than a lot of the other Saltnik devices out there. It's comparable to the Soarin' Air on the draw. Nice and airy, the way I like it. Not too tight like the
Have a 1, for instance.
or the Soarin' Drop. The drop is very tight.
This comes in looks like 10 watts, and it has variable voltage on it,
Yeah.
which is very, very nice. I like it in the highest setting, which would be 3.5.
And I like it in 3.0 volts. Now, the one thing that is really, really cool about this specific pod system is it has a preheat setting. Basically, you hit this button down at the bottom 3 times, and it'll preheat your coil for you. Kind of use it when you're just breaking in a pod, you know. Just kind of want to get a good flavorful hit. It really does work great.
He's definitely right on that. Well, at first we hit it and they're like, this thing's hitting on its own.
Firing on its own.
But sure enough, you know, dive down into it, figure out what's going on, and it has its own preheating option, which is very, very nice. None of the pod systems I have do that. I honestly haven't even heard of that. But then again, I haven't really looked into it. Now this Voopoo, in the bottom of it is where you're going to charge it. So you just flip the bottom part of your football and bam, you got your charge port. It doesn't come off. Maybe it doesn't.
No,
it doesn't come off. It just sits there. So you have to charge it, kind of leave it at an angle. But it only goes back in one way. So if you try to go the other way, you're going to have a lip. Go back, bam, you're good.
And so basically it says it is covered by a vacuum plated aluminum alloy. So that's what this is right here. Pretty cool. I mean,
It seems sturdy.
vacuum plated aluminum alloy. I don't know. I don't know if you would be able to break this thing. I'm not gonna test it out, but maybe somebody else will.
I'm good on that.
And I'm trying to figure out what the pod, if there is a cotton pod and a ceramic pod.
Similar to the Hava 1. This pod definitely has a lot of flavor to it, I will admit. The production on it isn't too heavy, which is nice. The pod itself is, it's light. It's not as light as like the Sworn Air. The fact that it looks like a football, I mean, for all you NFL fans, I love it. I
Okay.
love football. Go Broncos!
So yeah, 0.8 milliliter. It's not even a full milliliter pod, which kind of sucks there. And it is a 1.2 ohm ceramic coil designed for better flavor production and less worry about burnt or dry hits, is what it says there. Yeah, I mean, basically priming up the coil was nothing, man. I mean, I popped the juice in. Within 2 minutes, it was primed up, ready to go. I didn't have to break in the coil for the flavor.
Or even let it sit, for that matter.
The flavor in it is actually really good on the pod system. Mouth to lung draw is it's a good draw, man. I'm impressed by the Voopoo VFL. I can honestly say that I am happy with this little salt nick device.
I'd have to agree with them. I think it's a pretty dope ass device. If you like, go pick one up. Shit, I think it was about $20. How much was it? Yeah.
$23. Element Vape actually has a coupon code right now. Football 10, $10 off. I think I paid $13 for this device here.
Well worth it. Well worth it. Because I mean, for some of my little devices, like the Hava 1, I paid $30 for it, and that's at a special because it was at MBE. So that's a steal right there.
And the price drop when they first came out on the Hava 1, it was $69.99.
Ridiculous. Never for a pod system. Maybe the DNA.
Maybe
shit.
the DNA 75 from Lost Vape, man. I'm ready to get that one.
I just can't bring myself to pay that much for a pod system. I'd rather get a new mod.
Still goes good. We out.